Okay, let's get this started. We'll hop into a voice chat here. There we go. All right. Let's hop in. Grab a quick screenshot here for Destructively Phased. Thank you everyone for coming to view. Okay. This ought to be an exciting match. Looking forward to it. Thank you for the follow, by the way, from the Based Lord, as well as Mike B54 VCR player. Don't think I managed to mention you guys previously. Oh, whoops, I forgot to switch this. There we go. Alrighty then, let's get this show on the road.
Launching fighters. Launching drones. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm on it, Commander.
Let's just throw these out.
Deploying countermeasures.
There we go. Bit of an early start this morning compared to when we're usually starting, but I figured that was probably okay just since we're starting with this Conquest match rather than our regular play with viewers on a Saturday. Ought to nicely soften up that Argos there.
Squadron is taking fire. IFFs have come back hostile. IFFs have come back hostile. Engaging stealth mode.
Interesting. Vespid bombers. Okay, that's fair. So let's go with.
Yes, sir. Got it.
We're gonna scooch these just a little closer to each other.
Got it.
I do like the bold move of dropping Vespids. I think it would have been more interesting to see the Argos make a gutsy suicide run, but
Missiles incoming.
ooh, cluster nukes. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, let's see. Can I... little self-flak here. That's why they're next to each other. Do one of those.
Yes, sir. Launching drones.
Yeah, I don't think his PCM's gonna work there, but not a lot to lose by trying if that does work. And I can... let's maybe Get it as far back as we can. I think the flak will destroy the PCM, so it doesn't matter. But if I can save the adamant, so much better. Nope, there goes the adamant. Not a big deal. Got the Gorgon. Got his Vespids. We're just gonna send the Taipans up there, as well as the Vipers. Raptors, recall. You guys won't need flak for a while. We'll have the guided missiles fire there. And you know what? I'll let him try and fire on the belly of my Artemis. They have a decent bit of belly armor. He's not going to crack it too quick. And this way they can start climbing as well. Raptors are recalling. Yep, there we go. That should cover that. Yep, that's gonna die. Looks like he may have had enough range there to avoid the torpedo strike. Not too big a deal.
I'm on it, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Relaunch our Raptors. There it is. Oh, yes, we did nicely knock out that bottom armor. Even with the Hydra, that's not going to save it. And yeah. We'll go ahead and start reinforcing the top armor here. I just want to let these be able to withstand, a couple of cluster nuke submunitions just in case they need to. We control the shipyard, so I mean any losses I take can be replaced, but if I don't have to, so much the better.
So say we all.
Uh,
So say we all.
yeah, they're gonna run into each other if I do that. It's fine. We'll just
Yes, Commander.
spread them apart a little bit. You can fire. Sure.
Got it.
Yeah, why not? Crunch it goes. He managed to do
Yes, sir.
more than who did I crush last week? Was it Mad Shell, I think? Pop it goes. Alright. Very slick. We're gonna grab a screenshot. Get that sent over to Destructively Phased as well. Let's catch that replay. Nice quick match there. Even quicker than I was expecting, honestly. But, the Vespid Strike, I kind of liked the Vespid Strike. It was a solid attempt at trying to knock out some high value ships. I think I maybe would have gone for the Celestra first instead. But, yeah, no, I mean, it was totally reasonable. I like that. Didn't quite. I think that was just one too many cluster nukes for the Adamant to take, even on full defense there. But it's alright. Ryan's once again there proving the weight of fire that their light guns can bring to bear. And then these Taipans with those super heavy cannons just wrecking stuff. But I knew he wasn't going to have more than 3 fighters, so my 2 Vipers and then 4 Taipans was going to be ample for polishing off his fighters. Beautiful. Oh yeah, look at that. His climbing actually lets me hit that bottom armor. Came into range a little faster than I was expecting, but you do kind of start reasonably close on this map. Bringing the Gorgon in was a bold move. I don't know that I would have been that aggressive with it. On the other hand, he did kind of... Oh, hey, look at that. That PCM did actually work. Let's... So here's... Is cluster nukes separating? Self-flak. There's the PCM, but unfortunately, it didn't get enough clearance to save the adamant. That's okay. We tried. These Orions, just barely, though he did climb, so that helped, but just barely keeping that dive advantage. Combined with the 16 PDCs and 4 heavy guns from the Artemis. A little more than that could take. Definitely the Argos being just fast enough to avoid those torpedoes at a medium range helps out a lot. Man, those Taipans wreak havoc. Crunch. Those guided missiles coming in do help clean things up nicely. Not going to see a lot of damage on any of these, just because there wasn't a lot to damage. Though surprising, I mean, Orion's managed to rack up 100 points of damage each. That's means he got pretty effective use out of his Revenant's armor. That these managed to do that much damage. I guess a lot of that is actually also the torpedo salvos, yeah. Those full Jeez, he had... So what's interesting here is I fired... Or I'm sorry. These things hit with their first torpedo salvo, but missed with their second. And I want to say on neutral posture, they fired 12 torpedoes? 11 or 12, something like that. He must have had no power in his engineering, which is an interesting choice. I don't think I would have done that. I think I would have had... I think I would have been not powering my hangar to get some power in engineering. Actually, heck, he doesn't need any of his fire control either. He was carrying 3 cluster nukes. So, and cluster nukes, you don't need any power. As long as you have even just a fraction of power, you can fire them. So you can power it to 0, and as long as you have 1 subsystem health, you're good to fire off that 1 cluster nuke. So, yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have power in his engineering to absorb more of that damage. Poor Adamant. So this thing should have hit with 10 torpedoes. I guess I did knock out his engineering, so he may have had it powered, but he took so much engineering damage it didn't have much effect very quickly. Well, no, because I still had to eat through his armor first. And I mean, this one would have been going through the armor? I don't know. He must have not powered it very high. Oh, duh. Yes, 12 each. I don't know, that's... Unless this missed with 1, that's like 20% absorption. I don't know. We can definitely see the work those Taipans put in. That's work. That's work. Vipers still managed a respectable amount. Cool. Alright. So that was that. Let's see. 2-tag matchmaking. Hello, by the way, to Commander Root, Lurks, Red Marky, and Bloodluster. I want to